Yeah, I'm on my break right now. The setup is real. Hold on, yeah, I can see me from this side. This side is better. There's no initials on the building or anything else. Like, they try to set the boy up. Feel me? The setup is real. Every time I go somewhere, these niggas mad at me. As a collective group, they try to set me up. You feel me? I walk into Subway right now, niggas set that shit up lovely. They was waiting for me to come in there. Then they start with the. It seems like a video game. As soon as you walk into something, then the video game starts. Instead of it just going on like real life, you feel me? Like everybody else just, living their life. These niggas is waiting on you so they can start a scene. That's how fake it is. Then they try to start some shit with you because they see that your co-worker, they already set it up. Your co-worker coming in there, I only been in this area for 3 weeks. She talking about, oh, every time I come in there, I always got an attitude. How? It's only been 3 weeks, baby girl. It can't be that bad. Can't be that bad, my nigga. But intentionally, it's funny how people do the worst things to you. They have the nerve to complain. It's crazy, B. Maybe the reason why I have an attitude, because you put an attitude in my food. Have you ever thought about that? It's funny to me how people think about it. Lord know what they're doing with your food. You feel me? But they don't complain about those stuff, no. Lord know what they did to this soda. Only Lord knows, because nobody else is going to tell. But yeah, they want to complain about your attitude. Come on, man. Look at my bread. My bread look crusty and old. And when I tell them, yo, what's up, man? My bread be looking old. They start complaining. Yo, you always complaining. This is what I gotta deal with, though. Let me see what's time. How many more minutes I got? 15. You can't win against a hypocrite. You just can't. Because they complain about the exact same thing they're guilty of. You feel me? Theirs is a little more covert. They do. They complain. You see, every time you tell the truth, they react. Because you're supposed to be dumb. They complain about the exact same thing they're guilty of. And that's just the truth. As soon as I came in, she had an attitude, bro. I was ignoring it. I'm like, let me ignore that attitude. Let's just get straight to business. Because I'm not even going to go back and forth with her. The next thing I know, my co-worker's in there. I already see how they set it up already. He the kind of nigga that'll go back and be like, well, Jeffrey was arguing with some customers, with some employees at the store. Because, you know, these niggas been trying to get me out of this place for a while now, so they got to do it outside of work and make it seem like I'm a bad employee so they can get you through that channel. So they working hard and they're working, excuse me. So they working hard now. You feel me? Niggas is lame, yeah. I'm telling you, this is the shit I gotta deal with. I gotta record these things, cause niggas be like, oh, you talk too much. I'm like, nah, y'all don't understand. It might not seem like it's nothing, but in the grand scheme of things, this is what they're doing. I've been doing this for a while, so I know when I see it. I'm like, damn, yo. You can tell already. You be like, shh. Niggas is plotting heavy against you. Like, big time. I'm talking about heavy plotting. I'm like, that's crazy, B. Feel me? I'm like, all of a sudden, you gotta add. I'm like, yo, we already squashed that. The girl that I had an attitude with, I already came back to her like, yo, I didn't like the way we conducted ourselves. And I own up to my part and I apologized to her, although I wasn't wrong. You feel me? I wasn't wrong for that. That's why I recorded it. I got this shit on recording. I recorded our conversation that I had with her. I recorded it. You feel me? And she had me waiting for 10 minutes, and I'm like, yo, it doesn't take long. It only take 1 minute and 44 seconds just to finish an order. If you got me waiting for 10 minutes, it's like even the manager would tell you was wrong. Like, yo, come on, you was like, nobody else was in the store. Yeah, you know what I mean? So I came back and I was like, yo, I should have been a little more patient. I apologized in like, you know, in a soft way, and I kind of sugarcoated the apology. It wasn't like it wasn't a sincere apology. Let's just say that. But I did still apologize. I'm not the best person to apologize, but I did. I came to her, I was like, yo, I'm sorry for the way I conducted myself. You feel me? And I made a little bit of joke around it too, just to ease the tension. And she's like, no, it's okay. So why is her co-worker wanting to start that shit up again? I'm like, yo, what's wrong with you? All I said was, I asked her, can I get a wheat bread? She showed me that it was only one wheat bread left. I didn't feel comfortable with just one wheat bread. I'm like, I don't like that. Although I want the wheat bread, I want to have multiple wheat bread so I can get to choose which one I like because of the texture of the bread itself. I didn't want the wheat bread. I said, all right, I don't want it. Let me just get a regular bread. She's like, regular what? I'm like, Italian, you feel me? Right there and there, no, that's aggression. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. I'm not even gonna deal with that. Then I'm like, I'm looking at the meat and seeing which meat I want. I'm like, you know what? I don't want no meat today. It's like, let me get American cheese. I said, let me get American cheese. Know what I mean? I'm going through the conversation. This is all that happened so far. It's like, let me get American cheese. First she asked me foot long or 6 inch. That's like 6 inch. But she cut it. You feel me? I said, let me get American cheese. So she put it in there and she started toasting it up. Then from there she said, I got attitude. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, well, how did I get an attitude? I'm not even sugarcoating my part. That's it. Like, I'm like, yo, come on, man. Like, feel me? It got to the point. I'm like, yo, I was looking at her eyes. Her eyes was a little red. I'm like, yo, baby girl, you tired? I know how girls are when they tired. They get agitated, and it's hot, and she's at work. I'm like, yo, you tired, man? I've dealt with enough girls to know the difference. She's tired. She probably, feel me, she got her friend. Feel me? There's a lot going on. Her eyes is red. She's frustrated. Gotta take it on that person that makes it so easy for everybody else to take out frustration on. You feel me? Hold on, let me see what. You feel me? I can already tell. I bet you everything that I said right now is true. More than likely, she's tired or she has her period. That's what's going on. And she probably been working all day. As soon as when females get tired, they get very agitated. The best thing for you to do is just back off. Don't even argue with them. You feel me? Don't take it serious. Don't be like, what the, and get aggressive with them. Just accept it. Be like, she tired, and just walk away. That's always the case, man. Especially females that work a long amount of hours. Yeah, they get they get agitated. So their hormones, it creates some kind of hormone. Whether they gotta dish out the hormone. So it's either through sex or it's through some form of aggression. Whether it's arguments, something that gotta bring them satisfaction. A lot of niggas don't know that. A lot of females that work long hours are usually very sexually active. You feel me? That's why females who have been working for a very long time seems to be very young if they can add those two together. You feel me? They work very long hours and they can blend in a little bit of sexuality in there. They tend to age very well because any woman, they don't tell girls this, but any woman that is sexually active age very well. She age like fine wine. It doesn't matter what race she is. She will age like fine wine as long as she's sexually active and she keep a work schedule or some kind of schedule cycling. You feel me? That's why a lot of girls who work in like warehouses and everything else like that. The research hasn't been done, but I know from my life experience, I know for a fact they tend to have maybe a lot of kids, or they tend to be very, very sexually active. You feel me? Because warehouse, you're doing a lot of physical work. When you do a female doing physical work, they release the hormones release, and she gets, because remember, females giving birth to a masculine to a boy, right? She has the ability to release, she has the ability to develop hormones like masculine hormones for the baby itself. Was the same thing that happens in her body when she's working. That's this amount of physical labor. It releases some kind of I don't know what the term is, but it releases these kind of masculine traits to her, and she gets a little more aggressive. This is why they dished it out in sex and everything else like that. And sex become a relief for her to release that tension and pressure on her. That's what females, you know what I mean? That's you be thinking she coming home from work is like 1 o'clock. Hold on, let me go back in because the devil is after me. Hold on. Yeah, let's get it. You feel me? This is all true, man. You can ask the veterans. Ask any female that's a veteran. When I say veteran, I don't mean age. A female veteran can be somebody who knows what I'm talking about. Someone who have a lot of sex or knows her body. Someone who knows her body and everything else like that. Trust me. This is all true based on scientific facts that I collected the data on myself. You feel me? I did this shit on my own. If everybody that I deal with, I read them. I'm a psychologist by choice, which meaning I didn't go to school for it. I chose to be one just by studying my surroundings. You feel me? And my specialty is, I study the people who come around me, and most of the time we're females, so I usually used to study them a lot and everything else like that. So, but if she tell you I'm tired and everything else like that, that means she don't want to fuck with you like that. Or she could be really tired, you feel me? But most of the time when them shits build, it's not like it's building up in one day. Sometimes it's not like she don't want to sleep with any and everybody, and she just building up. It could be for a while, you know what I mean? It's based on the story, you feel me? It's not easily explained away. Let's just say a female started doing a warehouse job, and she been doing it for a month, and she hasn't been used to doing that kind of work before, and now this is new to her. She's more likely don't know how to hold on to that kind of pressure, and she will need to release it, you feel me? Compared to somebody who has been doing it for a while, will know how to maneuver and know when to dish it out and when not to dish it out, and know who not to dish it to. Some girls who have an attitude like the one in the store right there, she probably been working hella hours. You feel me? She probably been doing a whole lot of back and forth. Tired as hell. She can't have sex in the job, so guess what? She gonna have an attitude. Like she's gonna dish it out in an attitude, you feel me? So once you know these informations in your head already, you already know how to conduct yourself. That's why I was laughing at her. I'm like, I'm laughing at her. I'm like, she's in pain right now. Like, fuck is wrong with you? I was like, just wait, bro. Like, you go get home, go soak yourself in some water. You feel me? Calm yourself down. Go get some Epsom salt. You feel me? You ain't gotta set it up where you want to take my job away because you mad and shit. What's wrong with you, ho? Yeah, I'm gonna tell my boss. I'm like, how you gonna tell your boss on the customer? You feel me? You gotta learn how to release your shit. Release yourself. You feel me? You over here trying to be mad at me, nigga. No, go call your boyfriend. Call that nigga. Call him. You feel me? Call him. Go get some. And if he's not there, get yourself some Epsom salt. Run the bath water. Pour the Epsom salt in there and sit in there and just relax. You feel better than you ever felt before. You ain't even gotta cheat on nobody. You just feel great. You feel me? A lot of you niggas don't know you don't even know your own body. That shit is sad, B. A lot of these people, they don't know their own body. That shit be, it's crazy. You wasting your time. Just relax yourself. Soothe yourself. You feel me? Anyway, I gotta go, man. You feel me? It's 4 o'clock. Time kind of ran fast today. I gotta go.